Welcome back.
What's happening? What's happening?
Today.
Well, you know, ain't there.
So as you see, we got us two, as Money always say, special guests.
Yeah.
Our very special guests. And we're going to let y'all introduce yourself. Of course, we're going to say ladies first.
Okay, well, I'm Jacquees, known as the CBD coach. I'm in the CBD industry, marijuana industry. I also help people with mental development, self-development, and their subconscious mind. So, yeah, that's me.
All right.
Okay, I'm A1. Better known, we got to move out Loud Pack. Do a couple little movies. JT Money, Bigger Figure, Barber T. A lot of us affiliated with a lot of skits and movies. And we just here to, bless y'all with our presence.
Chop it up a little bit.
All right.
Little dazzle dazzle.
Put a little light on it.
Okay. So, I guess I'm going to go ahead and say a little sign. Well, before we get into everything, because we're going to talk about the relations and all that, but just so we don't leave out, because I know we can go all over and end up don't know where. So before we get into all that, I do want to, highlight your business in the CBD, because a lot of times it's two-sided, because a lot of times in these relations, we need a little something to, relax them nerves.
Yeah.
A little something.
Absolutely.
Yeah. A little threesome in there. Get your mirror, Jane.
Little twinkle.
Yeah, so
Right.
tell us a little bit about your business and, how you got into it. And I know some people know a little bit about CBD, but everybody don't know what it really
Teach me, I don't know.
Right.
I heard about it.
So just to kind of go into it, like how I got into the industry was very personal. It started from a medical condition, started from having a tumor, which, I typically don't talk about, but I'm more comfortable talking about it because God allowed me to see how he can push me through.
It's a blessing.
It truly is a blessing, because I remember that journey and how I felt when I was going through it. Right. So, so that kind of pushed me, being in Seattle, being around dispensaries, me taking the power back of understanding that, I can take herbs. I don't have to do everything that the doctors are telling me, because sometimes it'll put that negative energy in you, and it cause you to actually get more sick. We be all right. Yes, we be okay. And the next thing you know, we start stressing, we start going through depression, and next thing you know, we get sick, and we end up going through a lot of different things that we wasn't even supposed to go down that route.
Now, more medication.
Period. You know what I'm saying?
That's the trick.
Yeah, so then some time went by, moving around. But in 2018, when the Farm Bill passed, I looked at it as an opportunity that God wanted me to do that. He put everything in front of me to be able to make this happen. I'm talking about just the connections with the farmers, the connections with the manufacturer, everything. I'm like, man, what? Me, little old me, and then of course it's not a lot of us in this industry.
Right.
And it's not at all just understanding like what it is.
And a woman too.
Yeah. Period. CBD is a cannabinoid. A lot of people don't understand, what it is. Every time you smoke a blunt, every time you smoke weed, marijuana, whatever you want to call it, flower, you're smoking CBD. Now, the ratio of how much you're smoking of it, that's the difference. You have different strands. You got sativa, indica, you got hybrids, but you're still smoking CBD. Now, of course, you have flower that people are used to in the streets. It has higher levels of THC, which is psychoactive, and lower levels of CBD cannabinoids, and so therefore they're not accustomed to what CBD can do for the body. Now your endocannabinoid system has receptors for CBD. All of our bodies have thousands of receptors all over our body. So let's say if we have migraines, back pains, those receptors are weak. Anytime there's an illness, those are weak receptors. Once you start to utilize CBD cannabinoid, it starts to assist in any of those weak receptors as long as you're taking the right milligram. So it's going to help out with pain, anxiety, stress. It has helped people with seizures. It saves so many lives. All you got to do is make sure that you're taking the right product. So check out newleaf.one on Instagram and newleaf1 on the website. You can be able to get you some authentic products. But
not to interrupt you too, but being truthful, all weed is to help you in some way. You just got to know what you smoke. Weed out freelance smoking, color the name and the name of it, not knowing you could be smoking it to be saving some of your body parts.
Absolutely.
And that's what I was gonna say too. You know, Money always talking mess, and he always saying, you know, with the COVID, with all this type
Right.
of stuff, you know, I smoke
black.
weed, so I ain't getting this. But I mean, not saying it to that true extent,
I
but you
smoke a lot
know,
of weed.
Yeah, weed
But, you know-
saved me from everything.
right? You
Let me tell
know,
you.
but you know, as far as people that smoke weed or marijuana versus the CBD, like you're saying, you actually still smoking
So
CBD.
CBD is like
But there's a
base
thing.
of it, like,
It's
I'm
a
trying to
math
figure
to
out
it
what part of it.
because the thing
Is
is
that
though.
where the cannabis come from? The cannabinoid?
Yeah, so like check this out though, because street weed ain't all good weed. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it is sprayed with pesticides, it's sprayed with embalming fluid. It has a lot of different chemicals in it. That's the embalming fluid is the oldest tricking,
Right.
the
That was
oldest.
back in the 80s. We've been smoking that in Atlanta.
You know?
Mr. A Capital Home, shout out to him. Yeah, man.
It's the oldest
High school,
thing.
he came out.
And so once you start to smoke real flower, let's say you get it from a dispensary or from a farm, you start to notice that, okay, if this person smoked this type of product from here, they're not being lazy. They're still being productive. The thing is, whatever they're smoking in the streets is laced with something is causing people to have a negative stigma because of how it's making their body feel. Good weed, good CBD, that should not have you feeling like you're dumb or feeling sedated to the yes. Now, but if you have a higher percentage, now we'll say this higher percentage of THC and different things like that, you're going to get some of those effects, but it's more so the healing part. Like if a person is smoking a lot of weed and they back still hurting, you telling me you've been smoking weed and you still having all these medical issues?
You on the
something
wrong thing.
something is not right.
Yeah.
Because it's meant to assist and heal, but of course anything you do too much of is a problem.
Yeah.
So what's
not good.
the strongest strand of CBD you have in a sativa on the sativa side?
So I don't talk percentages, but I do talk about the different
Effect.
effects.
Right.
And so
That's right. Let's stay.
So,
section now.
For knee problem.
now when it does come, I have different things. So I have the strands and I have the gummies. So I have THCV. THCV is so dope. It's like replacing the Adderall. So let's say most people, they like Adderall if they're focused, multitasker. THCV helps someone do the same thing without the chemicals, and it's super dope. Whether you having it in a flower form, whether you having it in a gummy, like it's amazing. And so what I'm doing is I'm trying to find whatever it is that they like in the streets. I'm just trying to replace it. So if it's a perk, hey, how about you take a little less of the perks and try this and see if this is gonna give you the same effect. If you're gonna add it,
stuff that you keep
you know,
right.
get them on something natural.
Yeah.
And something that's made in your kitchen.
Right.
You count on
Right.
because people gonna do it anyways. Like I'm real. Like people got they fix. All I'm saying is, hey, let me help you slow down on your fix and try this and see if this gonna work for you. Instead of saying, oh, I don't do CBD, I just do weed. But you don't even know the knowledge. You don't even know the knowledge
You don't
behind
realize you
it.
still smoking CBD?
Absolutely.
Nah, be real with you, yeah. Like I just seen in the news, they spraying. I just had a nephew that just smoked a fentanyl blunt.
I just heard about that.
Yeah, I told my nephew it was like the night before we was out. He a comedian, I ain't gonna put it too much out there, but I was like, be careful who you smoke with. 'Cause I don't smoke with cat, 'cause they be booty eating too much. They
Right,
eat too much
right.
in their mouth. I'm talking about digging in the ass and other people. It's just too much
Trying to
going
tell
on.
you.
But anyway, my little nephew, and I told him not to be
But then
smoking
y'all do a
about
skit about that.
it.
Y'all did the skit.
And then it popped out. But be careful how your tongue will manifest stuff, because it is real. But the next night he went out, smoked a blunt with a cat. They put fentanyl in it. The boy had like 6 strokes.
Damn.
He said he almost died. He called me in the hospital that morning. Like, the doctor said if I would have hit that thing like 2 more times, I would have been uplifted on up at upper room.
Because he didn't see it before it was rolled. They just had already rolled it and passed it to him.
You can't be doing that.
See fentanyl.
You can't.
Because if you were to crunch it, that's just like powder, to
Right.
be real with you. We come with fuzz on it. We come before, you know, the bitch shit, we be like, oh, this shit fuzzy.
Them trichromes, yeah.
Right.
Crystal in my head. It might be that crystal shit.
Yeah. Especially
You
when-
know what? The trichromes, you're absolutely right. The fact that you just said that, because we look at it all the time and it has a lot, some flour have a lot of crystal forms on it. So you absolutely right. It could be anything and people thinking that it's fire.
It's fire, but it's fire.
You know,
It's fire.
Right.
You remember doing when COVID first hit? It was a couple of the dispenser had that fentanyl had hit their dispensary by some big names too.
Yeah. See, one thing about drugs, what you don't know, it's a money politic. Like,
Period.
Right.
Don't nobody care about who died. Get what they care about. Did you get paid?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got my cut, you got your cut, and that's all it's really about. They said that
On to the next.
we would drop lives.
You
just
hear-
for
you feel
dollars.
me?
That's the most retarded shit in the world. But what you doing, I salute you on, cause it's so many drugs.
Thank
like right
you.
now, I feel like crime is up because these kids are out of their
Right.
mind. On we wasn't on. Look, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Cocaine, weed, heroin.
That was it.
We went on heroin. That was some New Orleans shit.
Right.
Right.
Atlanta pimps, I ain't even gonna lie. I was on powder back in the day. I was on powder at the age of 13, 14. I quit around 16. When it was free, it was me. Only reason I was on it, because we were getting them with the symbols on them. They were blocks.
Was
They
it
were coming
real?
off the water.
Because you know what I'm saying? Like, people talk about that
What?
and they're
What's
like, you have some people
what
that
real?
they let's say they do powder, right? But then they like, you got rich people powder and then you got.
No, it's real. Look, I'm finna be honest.
it's
with y'all.
real.
It's
It's
a real
crazy.
fact. I came to Atlanta 82. Listen to me. It's on God. I ain't not telling you no lie. Powder was pimps. You had to stay up. So a pimp had to pimp his bitches late night, stay up all night. Excuse me. And that's why he was on it. And that's why pimps never had sex with their girl, because they wing wouldn't get right. As usual, powder on it, your wing stand for you. You can't
Okay.
salute on that. But you can suck it all night. But anyway, that's why you know, powder one like it was more as a rich man had to stay up
Okay.
to accomplish stuff.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
See, that's why a lot of like back
Market,
then we had like
yeah.
downers. Really, weed and heroin, those are downers. So
Yeah.
you're gonna go to sleep, you're gonna slip. Somebody's gonna get you. You're in the streets. So you can't be functioning like that. But powder on the other hand, players were doing it, women were strippers was doing it.
Right.
You gotta think about it.
Yeah,
How long
they
strippers
on
gotta
it.
stay up?
Yeah.
Then they got after parties, they got to
All
go
damn
hit.
night. Right.
And then
Yeah.
Bean ain't gonna do that.
Stock
You gonna be
market.
freaking sleeping.
A lot
Stock
of my
market.
friends that was out there.
Yeah,
in the
you
strip
feel what I'm
club
saying?
and
Yeah.
A lot of your doctors and your
Yeah,
lawyers.
those are the main people that are doing it.
Yeah, that's where the rich man
I'm
come
gonna be
in.
real
Right,
with y'all. It's so
right.
serious with cocaine. People don't know, but I was just staying in Florida for 4 years. I was working at this place called Marybird. I'm gonna say it because y'all know I ain't lying and you doing it. Anyway, I was working in there, and they got cocaine in the warehouse. Listen to me, on Big God. It's in a gated like community in the warehouse. The way when you come, I used to have to go get it, and when you come out one part of the warehouse, the security walk with you to take it to the truck. When you lock the truck, the security locks the truck on the digital code in the 18-wheeler lock. Can't nobody get in it. But they selling real cocaine, heroin, all that. These people been doing this for years. It's been in Coca-Cola,
Yep,
Cisco,
yep. Facts.
Goody.
Facts.
It's a lot of stuff it been in, but
Facts.
when you misuse it on
That's
the streets, it's wrong. But as long as it coming
doesn't-
out
and
your
they getting
store, it's
paid,
for
that's
you.
it.
Facts.
That's the
Right.
most retarded thing.
As long as
Right
the
now,
government getting
Percocets
paid.
is heroin. You cannot talk about a crackhead if you're popping Percocets. Let
Right.
me tell you something. That's a poppy seed. That's heroin. If you want ooh, girl, I can't get enough of it. You know why? Because you're jonesing.
And that's
what
why it
heroin
pops
make you
up
do?
in your
Nod
drug
off,
test.
itch, scratch. You get attitudes when you can't have it. Cocaine didn't do all that. Cocaine, you want on cocaine.
So really,
you
if
want
somebody
on
doing
cocaine.
all that, that means they on something
They
else.
talking.
Huh?
If they got them other side effects, that mean they not on that real deal. They on
What you
something
mean?
else.
On what drug?
Talking about the scratching.
the scratching and all of that.
You know, cocaine don't make you scratch. The only thing cocaine
By
make
time
your
it-
eyes
by
do is
t-
be
Right,
buck
by
and
time-
extra caustic.
By the time it
People
get to
talking.
you, be
So
stepped on.
Yeah,
By the time it get to you, you be
but
stepped
to be
on.
real with y'all also, the stuff that's over there in Cuba, when they get to hit it, been touched so many times.
Right.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I know for a fact, because I seen that happen. We had a real cocaine brick, and we had some stuff on the street. We were using that, and then the guy was like, y'all try this off the brick. I mean the brick that had the symbols on it. Every brick had a symbol to let you know who it came from. We break off of it, we get a dude that he hit it. The man passed out up under the sink. The man took one tooth. It was so strong,
Yeah.
you cannot.
That's
I
that
remember
real.
You can smell
you
it.
cannot, not from over there.
Right.
Now, if you get it over here, but it done been had ice on it, vice, and all type of bacon.
Especially depending on who you get. You get from a little young
when
one.
I stayed in Miami.
Yeah.
That's how I know that shit gets stepped on. Before it comes to Atlanta, man, that shit gets stepped on
They
so
don't
many
make 3
times.
bricks on one.
Right.
And you really can't even do that like that, but they just show you how much you have no purity after they touch your hood. But heroin is a totally different. That's the strongest drug known to man. I'm talking about not what you made on your Saint counter from Home Depot. Not talking about the meth. They make that by hand.
Ammonia
I'm talking about
and
what come out of
bleach.
plant what God blessed the earth with. God blessed the earth with heroin. He blessed the earth with cocaine. He blessed the earth with weed. Government just got mad because they can't tax us for it because we found out a way to make money and not pay them.
Right.
Same thing with weed. That's
And
why
like you
weed
said,
is
too
so
much of
hard
anything
to come out
is
now.
bad.
The government is the mob. If they can't get their slice, your pie is not getting cooked. So that's how they go.
That's why they keeping it up out of Georgia.
And weed is one drug. I can be honest. Please, I'm looking in the camera. Who died off of it? Just tell me.
Okay.
One person that hit a blunt and robbed the store, went and raped the child, shot their mama. No, it ain't that. Heroin.
Yep.
Yeah. Cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meth.
Yeah. Added daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were too focused.
Perks. Yeah.
Oh, you said they were too focused. The Afro, they were too focused.
Right.
Yeah.
So like I said, I just feel like there was a lot of crime. The day these kids started experimenting, taking, and the funny thing, like I got a partner that used to make egg pill. R.I.P. he dead. Man, the main ingredient, man, this on go. What y'all think the main ingredient of egg?
Heroin.
Nope, heroin ain't even in there. Man, you go to Home Depot and make the egg pill right now. Why you think they're a quarter now? Man, anytime you can buy a drug and they 25 cents, bro, you buying anything.
You put anything in your body.
They come to me and let me pick it off the grass.
I'm so green to that because
But the main ingredient to a horse tranquilizer.
I heard it.
You think I'm lying? Think about it. Okay, when the horse get ready to race, what they hit him with? Why you think his eye be booked behind the field? Look, they won't let him see nothing out them shield. He can't see nothing straight ahead. But his eyes is booked. The man can't blink.
So tell me this, is it true? And I know my wife a vet, not her time, but like in the 30s and 40s, I heard they used to do the cocaine in the military.
They did.
Up.
They did.
No, listen. Everything we are talking about came from the government.
Right.
Listen to me,
Absolutely.
man. Monkeypox, I don't care, man. Listen to me. Everything that you can't believe out your eyesight you looking at right now, y'all, it's the
They've been there, done
government.
that.
They experiment.
I talked to an OG at the VA because I help a lot of veterans, and he was just sitting down telling me his story because he was like, people don't like to listen to it. A lot of people ignore veterans, right? And so I'm sitting down here listening. He said they literally used to give them coke to stay up.
Yeah, right. Heroin. Yeah. They was over there. Look, okay, what was the first war?
Especially over there
Now listen,
overseas.
where the first war was at? Over there in what is it? Over there, Korea. All that stuff.
Korea.
Where the pipe seed come from?
Korea.
I'm just saying. Let's talk about it. Yeah. Where the poppy seed comes from. Look, everything, United States don't grow
message.
The United States don't too much grow now, but peaches.
Right.
So when all this stuff come over here, who is they negotiating with? Because them folks ain't got boats and antennas to reach over here to our ghetto and, yo, what y'all making? Where they come from? The government go over there, go to lock them up. Hey, don't lock me up. Take some of this. We could work something out the same way they did all the Cuban, all the what the name is, the other guy too, Al Capone. I mean, the Colombian, Pablo, all of them. Yeah. Man, they work with them folk. Man, all these folks, I'm telling you, Pal Bone, the dude Rick Ross said, all these folks, you can watch these folk documentary. Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross. The government gave him the drug.
Absolutely.
Everybody takes that.
Hey, you heard Cuba finna make it legit over there.
Well, they ain't got no
So
choice.
if you go to Oregon and all those places, they already made certain drugs legal.
Right.
And I'm like, it's almost like a death trap. Like, why would you?
It's not.
Exactly. But because they using that as, okay, that's a new DUI. Yeah. That's a new.
They gotta try to make money off it some way.
Look, we are this. Where we sitting at? This is not land of the free. This is the land of the work for me.
Right.
I say, did y'all just hear me? This is not land of the free. This is the land of the work for me. Listen.
That's why you got so many methadone clinics popping up everywhere.
Look, where do the perk come from? The bigger dope dealers are the people you go get your prescription from.
Walgreens.
And the doctor knows.
Right,
Look, I know
yeah.
ain't nothing wrong with you, but they'll even tell you, say this on the paper. I'm going to give you a script.
Because they
Am I
get
lying?
paid.
But you know, I know.
First off, how do
But
you,
you know we know.
how do you make it the food and drug? I mean, the one of the biggest things, the Food and Drug Administration. How do those two go together? Food and drug?
Yeah. Well, what you mean by that?
As far as that organization, as far as because they the ones that make the prescriptions, all the different types of stuff, they should not be in the same
same field
at all. It should not be in the same together at all. That's
like
totally
bleach and ammonia.
separate.
That shouldn't be in the same.
We gonna feed you this and give you this.
That'll blow something up.
You know what I'm saying? Like that already
But
to
they
me.
just show you now. Look, that's population control.
Right. That's all it is.
Everything we going through right now is population
COVID,
control.
all this.
Everything we going through is in the Bible.
Right.
I'm not biblical. I'm not Christian. I just believe it's God. I ain't going through that. But I do know one thing. That book, if you put it like the rest of these people did when they wrote it in your own mind, it's common sense.
Right.
Of what's happening. People think they can outdo God. Not
History
people, but the
repeats itself.
government.
The government.
Because they're going to stop the white, black, and all that. There is some good white folks out here, you
Very,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But if you can't stand up when you see a black person getting harmfully hurting or something,
Done
you just
wrong.
dirty the rest of them.
Right.
Weak as
You can't
fuck.
say that, yo, I'm not like that. Yes, you is if you don't speak up.
Right.
You sat there and watched.
You sat there and watched it, but other than that, you know, it's kind of hard to, the government is so messed up, right? They're the biggest mob in the world. That's the only, if you think about it, listen to me, y'all. They went to Africa. Africa was its own spot. They had their own president and everything. Am I lying?
That's true. Yep.
That's
And
right.
they took all
The government have took everything. They went over there. That is not Africa no more. They cut them dimes over there. That's the United States.
Right.
That is the United States now.
Right.
Anywhere that they feel that it's something that make money and they ain't making a part of it, they try to turn it. And that's what they do. So I feel like we as Africans, so-called fake Americans, because that don't even exist. How'd you an African-American Africa over him?
And I
But I've been
ain't seen
saying
it in
that.
my
I've been
life.
saying that shit for years.
Here we go again.
But I ain't never
ain't
been to
seen-
Africa in my
And
damn
if we
life.
go over there, they gonna look at us like we crazy, and they really be mad at us.
And they look at they belittle us. They look at us like we're lower than them because
We from
and I
over here.
can't knock what they saying because get what I'm gonna be honest with you. They
You
just
say
like
the same
us
thing.
looking at a spoiled child and we come out together. How you look at them folk when they try to come in the hood and be like, yeah, we like y'all. No, you're not. You didn't go through the struggle. You're lying. No, you're
What house you
suburban. We're from the ghetto.
Your lights ain't never got
Yeah,
cut
your
off.
lights ain't
No,
never.
you had lights.
No, you ain't never woke up to bite a sandwich and the roach
come on.
pried out the side of it. And you
Hell
still
no.
had to flick it off.
No, flick.
Make sure one of them legs and bite it. Because we ain't had no more food.
Or you see them crawling on the wall.
I'm telling you, they was our friends.
Well, while we keep it on them friends, we gonna keep it on them relations. Get it back to them relations, okay?
Let's do that.
we gonna take it back onto the
The
relations.
double standard life.
Yes.
We got, they living now.
Well, I'm gonna say because I know in one of these other episodes, I did say about this the abortion thing, and what I had said was if the government and these men can tell us women that we have to have a child. Again, I'm not for or against. You know, I'm pro-choice, but I'm also pro-life. You know, I think we should have a choice. Each their own.
No, it ain't no.
Give
That's
me my
y'all life.
choice.
Y'all have.
Give
a
me
choice.
my choice. You know,
You
what
got
I'm
a lot
saying?
of women that
So-
been raped, and don't no woman want to
so
have no baby.
because
no way.
Come on now. Come on now.
You can't make them.
If you, yeah, we gonna be real.
That's wrong.
All of them was not reported. So, you know, but also what I was saying was on the men's side, since you gonna say that to us women, for every man that has one child that he either does not care for or that he is on child support for, he has to get a vasectomy.
No, I mean everybody.
That's retarded. You made me grab my
Well, I mean, if we gotta have,
Right.
but just like you said, if we gotta have this child by this rapist just because we didn't report it because we were too scared,
Right.
or because it was a family member or our boss or something like that,
Or we got threatened.
and we forced to have this child. Why you not forced to have a vasectomy if you ain't taking care of your child?
They're basically saying
Just
you're
one.
guilty. They're basically saying you're guilty of raping me, so clip him. Basically, because listen what you're saying. They were saying that the guy who you got to have back, and it was unwillingly. that guess what? It should be something happening to him by being snipped.
No, but it's not just him. I'm saying for any man.
She's saying any man that does not take care.
Like, if you don't take care, I had to stand on that. Now you can't, cause the reason I say that is, it's some great dads out here that go through pure.
I'm not talking
hell,
about.
they got
But see, and I
you right.
Social Security.
Don't get me wrong.
Hold up, cuz.
I
Hold
get
up, let
that.
cuz say that shit one more time.
No, listen, you got to hear me. You know you don't. I'm gonna tell you why I say that. I put myself up for child support. Hear me out. I just got out child support. I just did. He's 29. That's 29 years. My son was named after another nigga. Mm-hmm. I made it my bed and I looked at him, that man. I took the responsibility, call home, let home know, blip, that ain't it. That's a chameleon baby. That my baby.
Right,
Right. Come on over here. DNA to put myself on child support. DNA to change the last name, even though he still claiming mama last name. By law, I changed it. Went through so much with his mom. Get what? I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I didn't want to speak to her. I don't care what happened. Like, you can't say men can do that, because it's a lot of men that women be holding grudges against the child and the man. I don't
absolutely.
think women hate the woman, hate the child.
Hate their own child.
'Cause of what the nigga.
Or they look like them.
Because I just
Or they look like
They
them.
like that. They didn't work out.
Yeah.
It's
You
the
look just
most-
like your daddy.
Yeah.
and they show you how it look. And I hate to say that women, but that's why they be saying, like, until a woman can get that part fixed, no, I don't think it need to be a woman president. Because a woman will flip off emotions instead of thinking reality-wise, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, thinking logic, because it ain't always about, and I don't mean to say it like that, but I'm saying
No,
it because
keep it 100.
I got mamas. I'm speaking on my mama. Man, look, my mama could be dead wrong, and I could catch her to the wrong and show her the evidence she wrong. But just because she mad right now, is she telling you, you right? Boy, gonna take 2, 3 what?
Yep.
Even your own wife, my own wife. It's hard for a woman to just come out right there and be like, you know what, you're right. Okay, I'm wrong. Nah, they take them and you know what?
Well,
The
I can't
emotion.
say that, though.
Not saying all.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
mean,
saying all, but
Majority.
the majority
Yeah.
of women, it's their emotions what stop them from even being in a great relationship. They can't be real with themselves so bad, they'll jump to another one instead of straightening up their problem.
He got something on his chest, y'all.
No, it ain't on the chest. It just, it's keeping it real, know it's fact.
Okay, but that
It's
goes to say
Keeping it
that goes
100.
the same way as a man would sit there and tear down a woman, and instead of building her back up, he's just gonna go to the next female because he don't have it within him to build her back up. So now you have a broken woman that's back out here, and you got another broken man that's back out here because we're not doing enough anything in the inside to build each other up. We're just keep building and breaking down people, building and breaking down
They say,
people.
Well, I really
I
feel
made you
like
better for
I
the
really
next
blame
one.
a lot of that. Look, you know how you do. I want everybody to do this. Do it right here.
Themselves.
Do it right here. Where your thumb go back?
Yeah,
to?
yourself. Yes.
I want everybody,
Accountability.
but I don't blame nobody in this world for what happened to me because I drove this car.
Accountability.
I acted this movie out. Didn't nobody make me take this part.
Right.
And it's just the same thing as with women and men and being in a relationship. You know energy. If a man is doing something that don't make you feel wifey material,
Get the hell on.
what the hell is you waiting 2, 3
What'd you
years
say, cuz?
later
Get the hell on. Get what? That's what I did.
But instead of just keep, and he did me. I tell a lot of women that, if I first thing I ask women there, what did he do? If a woman say every man I with, the man did that, I know she got a problem.
Yeah.
Cause get what?
Every
In a
one of
relationship,
them.
it's boy, ain't nobody perfect. I do some dumb ass shit sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no, for you to not acknowledge you ain't do nothing.
But this is the hardest questions that I have with my client. Yeah, okay, let's say somebody say, okay, he cheated on me or did X, Y, Z. And let's say he did, he cheated, he did everything. But then I say, okay, but what part did you play in it? That part, that right there, it shuts everything
You
down.
shut them down with that question.
Because-
You shut them down.
That's the mirror.
Cause you know what? Once again, it's hard for a woman to take.
It ain't just a woman, though.
No, what? No,
It's
well, no,
hard for
listen,
men to sit there
listen. Cause I'm
and
looking at this
accept-
camera when I say
accept-
that.
I'm not gonna say
Real
defeat,
niggas
but-
ain't got no problem with this. I'm gonna tell you why they me. And a lot of people say it's a lot of men that ain't like me. I don't give a fuck if I look bad. I'm gonna be real with myself. Fuck all y'all. I don't care.
Right.
I seriously don't. I just got on TV and told y'all I snort a powder. That wasn't none of y'all, baby. You know why? I don't give a fuck. This me. I
Yeah.
believe in me. I know who I am.
You know who you is today.
Y'all think. I know
Yeah.
what I produce.
It's a different, when you know yourself and you truly believe in
your
yourself,
worth.
a lot of shit you ain't gonna tolerate.
Right.
A lot of shit you ain't gonna put up with. A lot of shit you ain't even gonna go around.
Right.
It's simple math. If it don't quit, why you with it? If it don't fit, why you, oh man, the man don't never take me out. He don't even think about my kid.
Trauma.
Why you with, and then not even
Trauma.
that, I had to tell a lot of women that too. Stop asking for stuff you can't give your
Bad.
damn self.
Right.
You want me to know something?
Asking me to love your children and you don't even love them.
Wait a minute. Let me tell you something my dad said.
That's two totally different things, though.
My dad said this. He said, "Do not." I love my dad. I got two daddies. I got
That's
two
already
amazing.
good. I love
I got
that.
two amazing daddies. I'm not gonna lie to you, no flex.
Right.
He told me this as I was growing up and understanding who I was as a woman. Do not hold your hand out and do not ask for nothing that you cannot produce or give. Now, I'm not, of course, a real man gonna take care of woman and make sure you good, all that. We know this. But I teach and I help women and I help women tap into their feminine aura and I help them on multiple levels
Why
because
you think men do that?
what?
Cause you know women say that. I hear that a
Say-
lot.
say it,
Like
what?
it's just something we supposed to do. Like,
No, look, check this out.
Now I'm saying,
care.
why do y'all feel like a man is supposed to?
No,
take-
I didn't say that. I said, my dad said for me not to grow up with my hand out expecting a man to do anything for me that I can't produce or do for him. And I already know, you know, a real man, when you're in a good relationship, if he love on you, he's going to tend to you anyways.
Anyway.
Sprinkle.
when,
You
know what I'm saying?
That's what I was trying to get at.
saying
Men do
that,
that because they feel like you're gonna look.
saying
Y'all
that you're
ask for
gonna
a
take
billion things.
care
Get what we
of.
ask for. I'm gonna be real with you. I cook for myself.
That ain't even a
Listen.
thing no more.
Listen,
no,
that
no,
ain't
no.
not the
That's out the window.
Sex is out the window, man. They got this crawl up too much stuff. Listen, Instagram, sex is nothing for a man. Get what it is? Respect. And I don't mean respect by saying, you know, don't disrespect in no type of way like calling fuck niggas and shit. I mean respect like when the man do something, man, appreciate that shit, cause niggas ain't getting that no motherfucking money out here. The PP money gone. These niggas ain't
Been
tricking.
gone.
These
Been
niggas
gone.
lying to you. They getting
Yeah.
counterfeit. So if a man do something for you and appreciate, you know what I'm saying, like, babe, I see what you did. I appreciate that.
No, that's
I mean,
real.
again,
You know,
goes
it's a
both
little
ways.
shit.
That goes both
As soon as a
ways.
woman do something for a man, what they expect? God damn, nigga, you can't even say thank you. You didn't open up the box.
That's it personal.
Right, exactly.
No, I'm just saying, cause it's a lot of men. I'm looking at the camera, cause a lot of men looking at me saying, "Boy, I go through that shit every."
I mean, that's
Right,
true.
yeah.
That's true.
Yes,
That's true,
because it's a
but-
lot of petty ass relationships
And we done
out
seen
here right now.
Look, check it out though. 'Cause we done seen a lot.
Yeah.
From the people we were.
Yeah, and not even that.
We done seen a lot.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I never been left. A woman ain't never left me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I left. Woman ain't never put me out. I let her have everything. I left. Because I knew I was the prize, I was the trophy. Now, all this come from my mama, his mama, his daddy, and my daddy, stepdaddy. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But as we growed up, they stayed together. So in our mind, we still think it's good relationships out of here. Cause what you see, and this how you know sometimes you ain't fit for somebody when you check out their family.
But that's what you need to do immediately. Immediately, you need to be around
they
their
got the same
family.
roots. Like the morals.
Yeah, come on
they
now.
think different, and you like, why they acting like that? Why they raised like that? They weren't raised like you was.
Yeah.
And that'll make you move quick because you know what's really.
I want to meet your mama tomorrow.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. Hey, I'm what said? No, don't even open up that condom. They gonna meet your dad. He said he wants
I mean, that's just like
That's
that's just like women that say they don't want to introduce their children to a new man until this certain amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Until I know that he's right. Until I know this.
But what
I don't
is
want
right?
it-
That
I don't
shit
want
might
them to
take
When he buy
back.
you enough, look, when he take you to the restaurant enough, when he buy you a Birkin bag, the women these days are so retarded. They don't even think logic. Like, if you ask a woman, you can ask a woman all day, what do you expect out of a man? I bet when you ask a woman, what a man expect out of you, that's where they go blank. Or they'll say some common shit like cook. The style,
I don't
the man
say
ain't
none of that.
handicapped.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm
Let
gonna
it
ask
sell.
you. I'm gonna ask you. So, what do you expect out of a woman?
You got to hold up, because I think we get over here the bar. You get over here the bar. You on the bar, Jack. I got to make sure this shit stick.
No. come on.
Okay, you want to know for real?
Yeah.
A best friend. Somebody I can start fucking with these monkey ass niggas with. I could do it all with you. Loyalty, fuck your love. Cause love will get you killed.
Right.
Love will get you killed. Somebody say I love you and set your ass up. I've seen that happen all my life.
Man.
I don't care about your love. Get what? When you love me, you act like it. So stop saying it.
Yeah.
You
You ain't gotta tell me you love. It do be good with the action.
Yeah.
But
It sound
action.
good.
It sound good, feel good, yeah.
But see, and I feel like that's what we're
But you
missing
ain't gotta
right now.
tell
It's
me
more
because I know
talk
it
than
already.
action.
Right.
That's where the old school and the new school is getting fucked up. We were more action because we had no internet.
That's
so
all I
everything we
speak
talk
on.
about, we had to do. We couldn't show it on things and say, look, we did.
Yeah.
We had to do it in your face. Nigga, I'm a gangster. Why did I just knock the nigga ass out? You seen they had a gun and everything.
Ain't no editing to it.
Ain't no editing. Ain't no bad
They're
takes.
raw, uncut.
Ain't no, what they call that, filter.
Yeah.
This shit was real life.
Action is everything.
Yeah, so I feel that's the difference. Like, it's no more purity in this shit. Like, it's all saturated. Everything got to be fake. It's all about materialistic shit. It ain't about how we can build 50 years. Like I tell you, I say all the time, like, if I can't see 50 years in you, I ain't even gonna do it. We ain't even gonna play. I ain't even gonna let you fuck with me. Like,
Not wasting no time.
yeah, because you wasting. I'm half a hundred. I ain't got time to play with you. You know what I'm saying? It's either we is or we ain't. Like, time getting short. And these days, the people that getting killed, it's by the people that's right beside them. Love.
Say it again.
Yeah.
The fake love.
Right.
They say it wrong. Look what they did. But he say he look. Well, why he kept punching you in the face? At
That's
the
what I'm
club?
talking about. You feel me?
Well, why he fuck your
real
sister
love.
if it was that much love?
Right.
But once again, too, I'm not gonna lie. Some of these women put themselves in situation. Why would you say out your mouth? Cause I had to tell my lady that one day. Some shit you say out your mouth, I'd rather walked in the room and caught 6 dick duct tape in your mouth. I'd rather call an orgy, 17 nigga jumping. I'd have respected that. If I'd have respected certain things you say out your mouth, cause now your value has decreased.
Yes.
Right.
With me. I'm talking
That's
about
what
fuck
Right,
the beauty
right.
and the booty. Your insides is basura. That's garbage.
To speak on what you just said, and this is very important I love to see women blossom. I love to see women love. I love to see women in a feminine aura. I love to see love, period. And so
Black love is the best.
yes, my agenda
Right.
is to continue to teach myself and also teach women how to talk and how to speak to men. Because I will say the power
Love
of your
language.
tongue is real, but we
Love
can be
language.
very sharp with our words. We can attack and we can cut you and it's not even a knife.
And it ain't even that. Get what it is.
Yeah.
Hurt people.
Yeah, hurt people.
Yeah.
So that's why you got to deal with the trauma. You got to deal with some of that childhood trauma because a lot of this is rooted from how we grew up, the neglection, and not being able to sit down and face like what really happened to us.
Right.
And it takes for you to go down that memory lane a little bit. Just for you to kind of figure out like what is going on, why is this pattern happening to me? Why am I, gravitating towards certain men, or why is this same situation happening over and
It ain't
over?
That energy that you
it's
putting
no
out
way.
is
It's
what's
no way. I
attractive.
want y'all to hear this. This is my man. I've been with this man all my life, man. You good? We are not the same. It is no way possible you can catch 3 of the same niggas. No, honey. You're acting the same towards the
Right.
same
The
3
same
niggas,
3 niggas,
and
yeah.
they're giving you the same 3 nigga result, whether lame, square, or real.
Right.
Get what? They all gonna shit on you because they see you more nasty than classy. Did I say that right? You're more, your ass, ooh, you look cute. Damn, you says, but you have no class.
Right.
You're more nasty than classy. You can't hold me down and we in there and a girl looking. I see a lot of it too. Like
That's the
girl be
difference
like,
between
why-
relationships,
like
though.
Right.
I had a girl at me
Dating
the other
and
day,
doing
like,
something serious.
why did my man ask me for a threesome? Duh, I was in the club with you, seeing you watch you slap the girl on her ass. If he see you like ass, why
Let me
you
try
think
it.
he gonna try to get you to spin a bitch with him like a pizza?
Right.
You showing him this what you? I ain't with that. And this another thing women trip me out saying.
Now hold up, because I can say as females we will get together, hey, and it go ahead, girl, and it don't always mean
Right.
just that.
But still, you have to watch what you portray
now,
in front of your man. Now, if you in front of your girls and it's just your
But
girl,
I'm just
do
saying,
your
because
girl
keep it
thing.
100, girls will do that. Go, get it, girl, get it, and it is nothing wrong with it. Now, if she start grabbing and squeezing and kissing or getting all, that's a whole different story.
Now, see, this is double standard. No, look,
No,
I'm glad we talking about this.
that
This is double
energy
standard.
been tapped in. Like it don't even start from the touching or nothing. That energy been tapped
Right.
into.
Right.
A man can look at a woman by her aura and what's going on, whether he can test her or whether she already done
Exactly.
been with a woman. She just lied about it, ain't want to
Easy.
talk
I know
about
I
it.
can. Easy
Right.
peasy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I
You
can peep that body language never lie.
Right.
You can peep
I
it.
do.
Eyes, body language, all of that.
Yeah, it never lies.
And
It
that's
never
why,
lies.
not to get all the way off, but just saying as far as being able to peep that, I remember one of my good friends, Star, she used to tell me, like, because she was bisexual, and she would always tell me they don't, gay or bisexual females would not approach or try a straight person. They would always let the straight persons,
And it always be like that.
Bro, do you know how many?
Out.
I'm finna be 1,000 with you, and I know I'm a beautiful woman. I got a lot to offer. It's straight women that come at me all the time,
Want to try it.
and I
They
never,
trisexual.
and they wait until they get under the influence. And all of
try to
a
use that as an
sudden,
excuse.
it be, they
that's
wait till they
excuse.
start drinking and all that other stuff,
Now,
and
this
next thing you
another
know,
thing I gotta hit y'all with.
it shifts.
Okay, you know how y'all women can be with a man, and y'all can tell your man like, yeah, I ain't gay, but I slept with a woman one time. That was it.
That's
Okay, I got it. I want y'all to hear that.
don't you say it. Don't you say it. Don't you say it.
Hey man, that bitch bad, man. Me and a nigga bump me on the You can show it, man. I do the dip. You did one time. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. I ain't with it no more.
Right.
Why is it a man, after he do it once, he's straight gay? Y'all do it once. It's
Yeah.
like y'all
That's true. I mean,
try
I
a
feel
sample at the mall.
Yeah.
Girl, I tried this sample out. That wasn't
It's a double standard.
That's
a double standard.
Double standard, right.
That's a double standard.
all I'm
But
trying to
That's
what
the same thing as the whole standard, though.
What?
Men could just go out here and do all
Period.
this.
Okay.
And they a pimp, they this.
No,
and a
I'ma tell
woman
you
do,
why.
you's a hoe.
I'ma tell you
I want you to say why so I can come at you.
No,
Come on,
I'm
let's
finna-
go.
I'm
Come
finna tell
on.
you why.
That's
Come
the
on.
whole, that's
Come on.
I'm not saying this is the acceptance of why it's like that, but this is a big thing. First of all, y'all take it in. If a woman
Y'all
can
put it
take-
in.
No. Listen to me.
The hell?
Come on, I want
Yeah.
to, because I got you.
12 inches a day. You out of commission.
Yeah.
We give this 12-inch to 4 women today.
And we
still
still-
in the club.
Okay, now, let's also hold up.
And you
because
taking in energy.
It depends on that female. I mean, because that wasn't me, but I know that's a muscle. So if you can't get that muscle, and if you not go, first off, let me tell you something. When I was doing anything before I got married, I always said, you are not messing up my walls.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So
That's
I don't
why
care how
I said
many.
what I said.
I don't
You
care
feel
how
what I'm saying?
many or anything. You get that. You know what I'm saying?
And it's no feeling like, you got to realize, look,
Right.
like it's no feeling like with us, like I can actually say, boy, 30-40% of women I had sex with in my life, I don't even remember. They done pulled up on, hey, how you? I be like, oh girl, watch out who you is.
Well,
No,
what
that
you
my
talking
cousin. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Wait, let's go back
You feel
to
what I'm saying?
let's go back to
But
the
it's
double
hard for
standard.
a woman to do that.
Yes, let's go back to the
you
double
take it in.
standard.
And we remember.
You take
You
it
better.
in. That's personal.
Right.
Let's go back to the
personal.
two double standard. The man being able to step out with a man and it not be
Yeah,
forgiven.
I give it to you. You got that one.
That's
You got that one.
that's a double
Cuz just fucked
standard.
the podcast over now.
That's a double standard, but that's a deep visual. Okay, so
Yeah, right, right.
I'm really deep into the subconscious mind. So when you think about a man, ooh,
another
Jesus.
man.
That's just disgusting. Hold on, come back. What a bucket at? I just got to
when a man says, hey, I stepped out, you know what I'm saying, but I'm good now, I'm back straight. It's the visual that's left in their mind that causes that
To be like, ooh,
you know,
versus two beautiful women, you like, ooh.
it's just
Yeah.
So that's but at the end of the day, double standards. Let's go back to the whole female thing. That's still going to be a double standard, and it's a double standard that's never going to change, because as a woman, you have to understand if you have different
for yourself.
penises coming inside of your vagina, it's going to alter your
that's
body.
so much.
Also, you have to understand the soul tie that comes with it. Also, you have to understand the emotional connection that comes with it. Now, I will
No
say
matter
there
if you
is
want
some
it to or
OGs
not.
out here that
I ain't
can
saying
really
it ain't no
detach.
taking it.
You know what I'm saying? They can detach themselves emotionally.
There's
It
some
takes a lot.
Cherokees out here getting it, but this still the thing. End of the day, you homeless.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want. I ain't living for
So
that.
at the end of the day, it's those double standards never
That's
going to
a big
go away.
double standard.
And at the end of the day, as a woman, unfortunately, we have to just deal with the fact that it's going to be a double standard. It's not going to go away. And you have to take care of your body differently.
Right.
You got to take responsibility of the fact that you have to tend to your body differently than a man do. So at the end of it, is it right? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Being able to detach your emotions.
I got to tell you,
but
too,
it is what it is.
Sure, man, like, a lot of women don't know that, though, but whatever man you get, he gotta be fully sexually developed. Like, he gotta have been guided out of his system.
Yeah, period.
If he don't, I tell women this all the time. Let's say, for instance, you with a man, he ain't never, like, really fulfilled everything.
Ooh, stay there too. Stay right there too.
He catch 2 Chinese bad ones. I'm just gonna throw something out there, you feel me? Double booty breasts, everything, right? And they want a sandwich with the meat in the middle.
Right.
He's never had this in his life. He's married, been 15, 20 years. What you think he gonna do? Majority of them gonna do it. Not saying all, because you got some men like, nah, they my wife. But like, this is I've been wanting it. Right. They'll do it. You feel me? That's why it's best to make sure, like, even with sex,
it all
like,
out
you
your
gotta
system.
make sure you're pleasing your mate. The majority, you know, they say swingers last longer than in a relationship. Let me tell you what.
I
Go back to that first part too when you done.
Okay, now remember that, because I want you to hold everything so you can hit me.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. I like this.
Look, get the notepad out to write this down.
I'm quick.
Freestyle.
But yeah, freestyle.
Freestyle.
But what I was about to say, oh yeah. Now, dang, where we were. See that?
The hoes.
Stuff, yeah. What we just talking about?
So we was talking about the females and switching it up and why is what I'm saying.
Yeah, we all got a lot. Y'all ain't hit what I hit.
No, swingers. I got you. Swingers.
Okay,
Why they relationship
Swingers.
This is why
last longer.
swingers last longer than normal relationship. Why do majority of relationship break up?
Sex and money.
But majority be sex.
Sex.
If
They don't want to be honest about that though.
yeah, but it ain't even just that. It's if
They're not getting it. They're not
it
getting
ain't
it
even
enough.
just that.
They're not
It's-
getting
it's-
it different
what I'm telling
ways.
you
It gets
is,
boring.
It's a lot. Swingers are not selfish, which means they love their wife that just want to see her happy, even if it is
With somebody else.
having. The point is, and that's crazy, but that's real love. Because you really want to see somebody happy. And if you can't please
And they still come back
instead of
home
them,
to you.
leaving them because you can't please them, why not let them get their little please, but they still got you.
And they taking care of you.
And you see what I'm saying?
I get what
Now
you
they happy, so you know they say happy wife,
that's
happy
why
life.
a
She come
lot
home
of-
cooking and all this, and she happy.
And it's only, look, when you think about it, once you die, if your husband don't die with you, he probably 9 times 10 gonna get something else. Anyway, if he died, you gonna get something else.
You better not. You better die
Before y'all
alone,
got together,
motherfucker.
you got something. Anyway, realistically, like I say, when you think of reality, it's just sex. How many people you don't have sex with that you really don't even care?
Yeah,
That's more of a guy
I
thing.
really want to be like, bro, we don't know each other, bro. Like we really didn't, but like for
You
real.
got to call me no more. It wasn't like that, but it like that now.
Right.
I mean,
That's in fact.
that's one of those.
feel me?
This is what we doing, and that it is what it is. That's not one of those possibly relationship. That's okay. We both adults. I want this. You want this. Let's do what we go do and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
You can call me tomorrow if you want to. I may not answer. You know.
Not gonna answer.
You know,
What you want to add me? So I won't forget.
when you was talking about just the whole sex part and just making sure, you know, when you get with somebody, they are already fulfilled. You know, I literally have told people I don't want to be with them because I don't think they're ready yet. I have literally dismissed men because you ain't got enough yet.
Right.
And I don't want to deal with
And you
all of
knew
that. You ain't
And
ready.
You knew it'll come out.
You know what I'm saying?
Why you would 'em?
Yeah.
Common sense.
Look,
But
you
a
ain't.
lot of women
Yeah.
they want
do
a
what
man.
you
Right.
did. You know why?
They just rather have a man.
It's a lot of women just
And
want to
that's
say,
it.
I got a nigga, no matter what the hell they going through. And that's the most retarded shit I know, cause how you want to be with somebody forever, you don't care the circumstance of what they put you through. And stop coming with problems and you don't want the man to have
See,
none.
that's only somebody that's really,
Oh, that's-
really
You hear what that-
lonely.
you hear what I just
That's
said?
a trigger. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
trigger.
right.
They come
That's a
with
trigger.
problem. What you mean? What I went through that, man, that's your business. What I went through ain't suffering us with our relationship. Why would you should have screened that before you got with me.
Okay, baggage. Okay, transferring baggage into the next relationship.
Right.
Now that's
talked about that before, too.
That's that part where people have to hold themselves accountable because before you get into another relationship, you have to do some self inner work, and you also
Gotta unpack some
Yeah.
I
stuff.
call
Yeah.
it this. You have to be fuck niggatized.
yeah.
Let me straighten this up.
Go ahead.
Every woman want a real nigga, right? You been with a fuck nigga so long, you forgot you with a real nigga. Stop doing that fuck shit. And the real nigga get rid of you because now you a fuck nigga. Because you act just like them.
Because it jumped on you.
No,
The
it's
energy.
the spirit.
Yeah.
You kept taking fuck nigga dick.
Right.
It jumped
Now
on
you
them.
a fuck bitch. You
Right.
a fuck ass bitch.
That's like, but to your thing, that's like being around a person who always angry, and the next thing you know, you angry and different things.
Look, being around somebody on powder.
Yeah.
If you around your friend, they on powder for 10 years, what are you going to wind up doing? Girl, let me try that shit one time.
Right.
I'm stressed out.
Inevitable. It's inevitable.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a moment.
I can't.
You got to
say.
be very
I'm
strong.
not saying,
Yeah,
but 9 times
because my
out of
friend
10,
done did powder plenty of time right there next to me, and I'm just like, girl, I sit up and talk
What I mean,
to
you're
you.
strong, but 9 times out of 10,
The higher percentage
birds
is
of a
not
feather.
flock together. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's whatever energy you put in your facility.
that is true. That is true.
For that. If you keep being around broke people, you're not coming up, baby.
And I feel you.
You're not.
because
Yeah,
I
if
can
you
say
come
I
around
was
people who
different.
got money and they got something floating, you're gonna eventually find something floating.
See, I was
Right.
different,
In
so
the
that was just
somewhere.
me.
Right, somewhere.
But I can't.
'Cause they're not
say
gonna
a
wanna
lot
be
of
around
people
you,
I
don't.
knew
You are what
were
you hang
like that.
around.
Where they was, however they was, everyone around was like that, and they would gravitate to that. Me personally, I'm okay with. I can be with that for a high. That's not my cup of tea, but I can adjust and adapt to whatever situation that I'm in. So okay, I'm over here with y'all. Okay, because I have to be. This ain't something that ooh, let's just go over there, unless I'm just bored and I just
everybody
need
got
to
their
be
cup of tea.
somebody. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
okay, I can be over here and then still leave and go over here and be completely by myself and do me.
Right.
And not do none of what you did. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me.
But you know, you're a loner.
I'm a
Listen,
loner. I'm a loner.
I'm a loner.
Me too.
I move crowds. I
Period.
don't walk with them.
Yes.
I move with them.
I
You
move.
feel me?
I'm
When
the
I
light.
speak, people, what'd he say?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And everybody's not built like that. And
Yeah.
people have to understand, ain't nothing wrong with being you. If you not that person, stop trying to be him.
Right.
You're making yourself look bad. Women
Right.
especially.
Mm-hmm.
They always copycat. I done seen women sit up there and hate on another woman's shoe and go right in limit and go buy them and be in the club.
The same damn
I
shoe.
be like,
I
what?
don't even
just a different
understand
color
that,
scheme.
man.
But no, I know what it is. It came from history. They made us hate each other.
If you ain't say that again, I've been
Listen, they
saying
made
this
us-
for long.
Listen, we
the
are
house
one,
niggas
we
and
are
the field
one
niggas,
color.
right
if
there.
we would look, let me show you how they messed us up. We got 5 minutes, so I got to hit you with this. Why is it they say everything black is bad? But it's really good. If you look at the world, everything they said backwards, everything they say bad is really good. Black cat cross your path. You got 5 years.
Who the heck?
That's what I'm saying.
Why?
Right?
Because they black. Why could have been white?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What make everything?
Does it mean a white cat cross your path, you gonna have good luck?
You feel it? But why it always got to be a color bad?
Yeah.
They show you how bad they try to make us look.
Yeah.
We have to take our own stuff back. Look, man, I love y'all as black people. It's time we come together, cuz
Absolutely.
time is getting short. If we don't come together,
Man,
guess
come
what?
on.
We the only nationality that can't
That
go
don't.
home. Where's
Right.
the African American gonna go?
Right.
They don't like you over there in Zimbabwe.
And they don't like us over here.
They don't even like us over here. We gotta come together. So
Yeah.
trying to tighten up, y'all.
If that ain't the realest thing right there, like for real, and that's what we've been really trying to get across, lately for the past few months, really, is like we gotta come together because they've been putting us against each other for so
They
long.
boxing us in.
That's
They
all
boxing
that
us
we've been
in.
knowing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we are so much smarter than that. And that's why you got to understand that that's a reason why they've been trying to keep us apart because they know we're so much stronger together. So
Absolutely.
if they can keep us apart, we're weak.
Right.
So we have to start coming together for this greater cause of us.
Couldn't have said it more better.
Period.
I appreciate y'all having me on this show because
Me too.
I think we need to do more.
I'm like, let's do it again.
No, we got
let's
to.
do it again.
'Cause It's
Yeah.
time for us to, each one teach one.
That's
brain
right.
food is all we got to tell people. You never broke when you got $1 million brain. It ain't your money. Your money don't make money. Your mind do.
Before we leave,
Man.
give them your location and
Yeah,
all your
Instagram, all that, how they
Instagram,
can
yours too.
Yes.
Ladies first.
Please make sure that you come visit me at the New Black Wall Street by Stonecrest Mall. Also follow me on Instagram at nuleaf.1, nuleaf.1, and also come to the website at www.nuleaf1.com. Come holler at me, come support. If you really truly support the movement, if you really support the fact that I am one of the first Black-owned women in Georgia to have a non-affiliate CBD store, then you will come see me, you will support me, you will love on me, and that's all I want. Just follow. That's all you need to do.
Say that name one more again.
Yes, New Leaf 1. That's all I need you guys to do on Instagram. Follow, come to the website. I'm Jacquees, the CBD coach. I can't wait to see you guys. Come visit me at the New Black Wall Street.
She'll be back again, y'all.
Period. Of course, I got to.
Player introduction. I like that. I'm A1. Better know I am the Bim Bim on Instagram. I am THEBIM_BIM. I'm the game manual. That's what I say. You know what I'm saying? I live my name, and if I ain't got that, I'm dead. So I tell you like this, if it ain't A1, I ain't speaking or preaching on it. If I ain't think that have done it, it ain't even worth me wasting my time talking about it.
I know that's right.
Well, this part meant a lot to me because my cousin told me a lot of folk were trying to get him to be on the podcast. He said, man, fuck nah. I got to be on my cousin's podcast. And I appreciate that too, baby.
Real.
I
Everybody
appreciate
can't take
that.
the real. Keep it
right.
sealed up.
Period.
We'll be back at you again, you know, and we'll have each of them back, you know.
I bet thank you, cuz, too, for real.
You know, I have so much to talk about. I'm so ready.
I got cussed out the last time she pulled the cane, so cuz, appreciate you for coming.
I love y'all.
And you beat me here.
I did. I was on time.
Come on, you beat me here.
I'm
Both
on
y'all.
time.
Both
I love y'all.
You got it.
They black people, they always 5 minutes late, but we'll get it.
We love y'all. We'll see y'all next week, man, for real.
Thank
Keep it
y'all.
100.
Remember, like, subscribe.
Yeah.
Come through. That's what we got to do.